Well, it comes from access and you can use it, just let people know where it came from. These people hadn't even heard of access and had no idea where these tools came from, but they used them and experienced big changes in the way money flowed into their lives. So can you.
Everywhere you're discussed, the curiosity of business and the business of greediosity has made you resist watching commercials, which has therefore kept you from doing commercials. Would you please destroy and uncreate everything that is and everything that brings up times a gazillion?
Yes.
Right, you know, I'm good and bad, all the hot shorts, boys and beyonds. Anywhere and everywhere you have been unwilling to get paid for all the things that are so easy for you to do. Would you please destroy and uncreate everything that is and everything that brings up? That's what it is. Everywhere and everywhere, you are looking for someone to blame or something to blame about why you are not as successful as you can be in all areas where you can be successful. Would you please destroy and uncreate everything that is and everything that brings up times of what is in?
Yes.
Everywhere you have been or have attempted to biomimetically mimic your family, your friends, and your enemies' fantasies and insanities about what it means to be successful and what it takes to be successful, would you please destroy and uncreate everything that is and everything that brings up times of what is in? Everyone didn't die online, cutting hot shorts, boys and beyonds. What fantasies and insanities about living in a virtual vibrational reality of polarity are you making more real than the unadulterated awareness that for every idea your cognitive mind can construct or purchase, there is an equal and opposite coin reality that is just as true as your side of the coin. Everything that is and everything that brings up times a Buddha-zillion, would you please destroy and uncreate it all? Right, you know, good and bad, all knowing, cutting hot shorts, boys and beyonds. And I learned a new word, it's called estipule. Estipule, it's a law word, it's the principle which precludes a person from asserting something contrary to what was implied by a previous action or statement of that person or by a previous pertinent judicial determination. So it's called estipule. So everywhere the principles of estipule are precluding you from asserting your infinite potential because of the implied limitations you have bought from this reality, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate everything that is and everything that brings up times a Buddha-zillion?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, cotton, pop, shorts, boys and beyonds. What physical actualization of the terminal and incurable disease of not knowing are you using to cut off and limit your infinite knowing, your infinite being, and your infinite perceiving, and your infinite receiving? Everything that is and everything that brings up times a Buddha-zillion, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, cotton, pop, shorts, boys and beyonds. What physical actualization of the terminal and incurable disease of I still have more negative karma to expiate are you using to cut off and limit your life, your living, your infinite generative and creative capacity to receive infinite benefits and impart infinite joy and gifts to everyone and everything in the multiverse? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddha-zillion, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, cotton, pop, shorts, boys and beyonds. What unadulterated super-consciousness from beyond this virtual vibrational reality are you refusing to let break through the holographic matrix beyond it? You will let it through, free yourself from all the self-imposed, self-fulfilling, prophetic keypads, handicaps, entropies, paralysis, atrophies, and obstructions you have purchased from other people's virtual vibrational realities to keep yourself ensnared in the lies of limitation. Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddha-zillion, which is destroying and good. Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, cotton, pop, shorts, boys and beyonds. What terminal and incurable disease of having to do it all by yourself are you using to cut off and limit all the contribution from the over 7 billion people who might be able to and willing to contribute to you if you would only let some of them into your life? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddha-zillion, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, cotton, pop, shorts, boys and beyonds. What terminal and incurable disease of not being right Everything that is and everything that brings up times a Buddha-zillion would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys and beyonds. What terminal and incurable disease of only men in white coats or men with DRs, prefix to their names, or PhDs, suffix to their names, can teach us anything? Are you using to limit your life and living regenerative and creative capacity to remember everything you could ever have known, which you already learned in many of your Buddha-zillion previous lifetimes? Everything that is and everything that brings up times a Buddha-zillion would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, shorts, boys and beyonds. Everywhere and everywhen, your obsessive compulsive need to be right forces you to assume what other people will say must be wrong before you have even given them a chance to speak. Would you be willing to destroy and uncreate everything that is and everything that brings up times a Buddha-zillion? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys and beyonds. And would you be open to them finally saying something different than what you have previously always projected upon them to say? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys and beyonds. What virtual vibrational reality belongs to you using to lock up the limit your life and living in regenerative and creative capacities to transcend your obsessive compulsive need to be right? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys and beyonds. What energy, space, and consciousness of a child are you refusing that you truly could be choosing, and if you chose to be it, would liquefy and erase in its entirety all the adult programming and conditioning that has made you forget how to play and to find joy in the simplest things in life? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddha-zillion would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, shorts, boys and beyonds. What energy, space, and consciousness of the magical, unadulterated child are you refusing that you truly could be choosing, that if you chose to be it would liquefy and erase in its entirety all the adult programming and conditioning that has made you forget how to play and how to find joy in all the simplest things and experiences in life while you dance the dance of life? Everything that wouldn't allow that times of Buddha-zillion would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys and beyonds. What virtual vibrational reality of being an adult and being serious are you using to lock up, limit, and suppress any memory of the child inside of you that finds joy in everything new it discovers? Everything that is and everything that brings up tons of Buddha-zillion would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys and beyonds. All the judgments, limitations, conclusions, computations, expectations, rejections, separations, projections, fixations, linearities, concentricities, forms, structures, significances, assigns, assignations, fantasies, and insanities of other people's realities about what is good to eat or what is not good to eat, which you are locking into your body as the way you want to let go of, which you are willing to destroy and put everything that is in fantasies and insanities, assigns and assignations of other using to cut off your money flows from all the other billions of possibilities of everything that is and destroying and creating. Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys and beyonds. How many expectations, separations, computations, linearities, constitutions, fantasies, short of divine and beautiful. Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddha-zillion would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Shorts, boys and beyonds. How many expectations, projections, judgments, conclusions, rejections, separations, computations, linearities, concentricities, fantasies, incentives, assignment explanations do you have, or are you holding on to around what is healthy to eat and not healthy to eat? Are you making more real than the awareness that you can fully digest anything you put into your body and use it for your spiritual, emotional, and physical growth? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism would be willing to destroy and uncreate it all.
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Everything you are not willing to acknowledge, be, know, receive, and perceive about who you are, who you were in the past, and who you will be in the future, will be willing to destroy and uncreate everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism.
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. How many psychics do you have to meet, listen to, or interview before you are willing to acknowledge, be, know, receive, and perceive that you are more psychic than they will ever allow themselves to be? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Everything you are not willing to acknowledge, be, know, receive, and perceive about how you have been lucid dreaming your daytime while you were daydreaming your lucid time, would you be willing to destroy everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. How many OCD, ADD, PTSD, ADHD, or any other common symptoms do you have to do healing sessions on before you finally realize it's actually an evolution of our species, not a disorder? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism, would you be willing to destroy it and create it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Everything you are not willing to acknowledge, be, know, receive, and perceive about the true aspect of all phenomena, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. How many books by so-called enlightened people do you have to read, and how many caves do you have to suffocate yourself in before you will actually be willing to acknowledge, be, know, receive, and perceive that you are in fact actually the true awakened one from time without beginning? Everything that wouldn't allow that times of Buddhism, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Everything you are not willing to acknowledge, be, know, receive, and perceive about how, when you are muscle testing, you are actually in fact testing your ability to see into the true aspect of all phenomena, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Everything you are not willing to acknowledge, be, know, receive, and perceive about the mutable laws of creation so you can break out of the immutable laws of karma and reality, would you be willing to deprogram all those negative programs and dehypnotize any part of you that has been hypnotized into thinking you do not have the power?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What lie of health problems are you perpetuating upon your life, your body, and your generative energy, space, and consciousness to try to convince yourself that you can put off the more serious human revolution you have been unwilling to face? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate at all times of Buddhism?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What lie of the worst kind of job you can ever have, and saving yourself for something better, have you bought yourself into to convince yourself that you need to stay in a paralyzed middle ground of the double bind of I want this job, I want a job, I don't want this job, so you will stay in the keep looking handicapped state of never having a life? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism, would you be willing to destroy and right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Everywhere you think you had kids so you can teach them something instead of the other way around, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What physical actualization of the terminal and eternal disease of the business of greediosity and and the grandiosity of business are you not acknowledging as the form, structure, and significance of your life, living in reality, and the future you can never be? Everything that is and everything that comes up comes to be designed would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, carbon pop, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What evolutionary, revolutionary, or de-evolutionary social constructs have you been refusing to let go of that you truly could let go of, that if you chose to let go of them would allow you to escape from the electrical reality you have bought into, and would allow you to quantum leap into the infinite acoustic being you truly be? Everything that wouldn't allow that times a Buddha would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, carbon pop, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Everywhere you have bought into the social construct of time and you think you are behind in anything, and have not been willing to acknowledge, be, know, receive, and perceive that there is no time and space, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate everything that is and everything that brings up comes of Buddha's own?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, carbon pop, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Would you please rescind, recant, revoke, renounce, and denounce, destroy and uncreate all social constructs that are holding you back from the unlimited enlightened being from time without beginning that you truly be? Everything that is and everything that brings up time to Buddhism would you be willing to destroy and uncreate all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, body, part, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Everywhere you have not been willing to see through the veil of life and death and see that there is no beginning and no ending and all is eternal, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate everything that is and everything that brings up time to Buddhism?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, carbon pop, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What actualization of your indoctrination into reality via the womb are you using to destroy the body you currently have? Destroy and uncreate it.
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, carbon pop, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What creation of your reality and relation to your body is actually based on your families, your moms, your dads, and this reality's relationships with their bodies are you using to maintain and entrain being for judgment, fixation, limitation, and density that's actually appropriate for a normal body on this planet? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, carbon pop, shorts, boys, and beyonds. How many judgments of you and your body are you locking into the cellular structure of your body? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, carbon pop, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What creation of fixating on your body as a judgeable offense are you using to lock in, prepare for, and get ready for all the pain and suffering that you've had to endure in order to be on planet Earth? Everything that is and everything that brings up comes to Buddhism, would you please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, carbon pop, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What creation of the appearance of your body are you using to prove to the world that you are right and they are right by how wrong you are? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism, would you please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, carbon pop, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What judgment of you and your body have you been making more real than the awareness and choice that would allow you to be the generative energy, space, consciousness, and awareness that would liquefy all judgment instantaneously? Everything that wouldn't allow that, times of Buddhism, would you be willing to destroy and then create it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, carbon pop, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What judgment of you and your body have you been making more real than the awareness and choice that would allow you to be the generative energy, space, consciousness, and awareness that would liquefy all judgment instantaneously? Anything that wouldn't allow that times of losing, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, hot and hot, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What creation of you and your body are you using to validate and make right your parents' points of view about themselves and you? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism to be willing to destroy and uncreate it all. Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, hot and pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What limited menu of judgment for the creation of your body within the confines of your parents' realities and relationships with their bodies are you using to eliminate the vibration that would allow you to embody the infinite body you truly have? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, hot and pop, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What judgments are you holding on to that your body is begging you to let go of? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism, would you please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What creation of the attempt to take your body out of oneness as the judgeable offense that's never allowed to embody the godlike energy of oneness are you using to prove that you are limited, prove that you have no choice, prove that you are not a god or goddess, prove that you are judgeable, and encase and enclose your reality to limit the infinite being you can truly be? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pot and pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Everywhere you've defined you based on your body and defined your body based on you through all times, spaces, dimensions, and realities, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate all of that times of Buddhism?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pot and pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What generative energy, space, consciousness, awareness, and vibration would you now be willing to let in that if you would allow it to flow through every pore of your body and being and infuse every molecule, would return your body to the fullness of consciousness and oneness, no judgment and no density that your body desires to be? Everything that wouldn't allow that times of Buddhism, would you please destroy and uncreate it all now?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pot and pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Are you being it? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pot and pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. How much more can you be? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pot and pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. I wonder how much more of it you could be. Everything that wouldn't allow that times Buddhism, would you please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pot and pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. I wonder how much consciousness of the liquefaction of all reality that's beyond this you can now open up to and be. Anything that wouldn't allow that times of Buddhism, would you please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pot and pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Yes, universe, please feel free to invalidate my entire reality and go for it. Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pot and pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. I am now open and willing to receive anything that would allow that times of Buddhism, would you please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pot and pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What generative energy, space, consciousness, and vibration has your body been asking you to be that it knows is truly possible for you, that if you would be it, would allow your body to glow with the eminent oneness, consciousness, and vibration of all things that it desires to truly be? anything that went a while back, tons of Buddhas came
Yes.
as the density that you hold on to and lock into the cellular structure of your body. Everything that is,
Yes.
right and wrong, good and bad, all knowing, cutting box, shorts, boys, and girls, that fixation on the need and necessity of seriousness, meaningfulness, and significance are you using to lock up and limit the vibration and cellular structure. Everything that is and everything that brings up tons of Buddhism, which you please destroy and then create it.
Yes.
What you know, good and bad, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What are you unwilling to perceive, know, be, and receive about creating reality with the binary encodings and inclusions of the language of never receiving, knowing, being, receiving, claiming, owning, and acknowledging the infinite limitations of abilities and destructions of the form, structure, and significances that represent the double binds and reverse double binding systems, known and unknown, that you have maintaining the universal surrogate program, and everything they represent to and as you truly are is as the all-encompassing labyrinthal, kaleidoscopic, triangulational, and quantum creation of the universal pamphiles of realities and the causal effect systems thereof, that if you are willing, would destroy all other realities and non-realities and manifest as total consciousness, everything that brings up times a Buddhazillion through all times, spaces, dimensions, and realities. Would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all knowing, talking. What are you unwilling to perceive, know, be, receive, with the binary encodings and inclusions of the languages of never perceiving, knowing, being, receiving, claiming, owning, and acknowledging the infinite limitations, liabilities, and destructions of the form, structure, and significances that represent the double binds and reverse double binding systems, known and unknown, that you have maintaining the universal surrogate program and everything they represent to and as you truly are is as the all-encompassing labyrinthal, kaleidoscopic, and triangulational and quantum creation of the universal pamphiles of realities and the causal effect systems thereof, that if you are willing, would destroy all other realities and non-realities and manifest as total consciousness. Everything that brings up times a Buddhazillion through all times, spaces, dimensions, and realities, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all knowing, having talk, short, the opposite of what it appears to be. Akabaka and lefting is the opposite of what it appears to be.
Akabaka, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be.
Akabaka and lefting is the opposite of what it appears to be.
Akabaka, nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be.
My reality does not create my point of view, but my points of view create my reality.
My reality does not create my points of view create my reality.
Interesting point of view. I have this point of view that I was born to be a healer.
Interesting point of view. I have this point of view that I was born to be a healer.
Interesting point of view. They have this point of view that I was destined to be a healer.
Interesting point of view. They had this point of view that I was destined to be a healer.
Akabaka, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Akabaka, nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be.
Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Akabaka, nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be.
Interesting point of view. I have this point of view that I wasn't destined to be an actor. Interesting point of view. They had this point of view that I wasn't destined to be an actor.
Interesting point of view. They had this point of view that I wasn't destined to be an actor.
Akabaka, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Akabaka, nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Interesting point of view. I have this point of view that I was too fat to have a leading role in acting.
Interesting point of view. I had this point of view that I was too fat to be a leading actor.
Interesting point of view. They had this point of view that I was too fat to be a leading actor.
Interesting point of view. They had this point of view that I was too fat to be a leading actor.
Akabaka, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Akabaka, nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. My reality does not create my point of view. My points of view create my reality. Interesting point of view. I have this point of view that if I didn't sleep with certain people, I wouldn't get certain acting roles. Yeah, an interesting point of view. They have this point of view that if I didn't sleep with them, I wouldn't get certain acting roles. Akabaka, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Akabaka, nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Interesting point of view. I have this point of view that it isn't my choice to choose whatever role I want to play on the stage of life every day in 10-second increments. Interesting point of view. They have this point of view. It isn't my choice. To choose whatever role I want to play. On the stage of life every day. In 10-second increments. So if I had 10 seconds to live the rest of my life, what would I do?
So if I had 10 seconds to live the rest of my life, what would I do?
And now that 10 seconds is up. If I had 10 more seconds to live the rest of my life, what would I do?
Now that 10 seconds is up. This 10 seconds.
And that 10 seconds is up. Now if I had 10 seconds left to live the rest of my life, what would I do? Akabaka, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Akabaka, nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Point of view that if I wasn't so fat, I would have made a decision. Interesting point of view. They had this point of view that if I wasn't so fat.
Point of view. They had this point of view that I wasn't so fat. Made it happen.
Akabaka, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Akabaka, nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. What your purpose in this world is and what you can or cannot do, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate everything that is and everything that brings up things in everywhere you have concluded what your purpose in this world is and what you can or cannot do, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate everything that is and everything that brings up tons of good as right and wrong, good and bad, everywhere you have concluded what your purpose in this world is and what you can or cannot do with that purpose, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate or tons of good and great? Yes. Right and wrong, good and bad, what fantasies, insanities, assigns, and assignations of other people's reality about what it means to be a hero and what it means to be an actress or an actor, are you making more real than the awareness of your unlimited ability to do whatever you desire to do in your healing work and in your life? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism, would you be willing to destroy it and create it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pardon, what fantasies, insanities, assigns, and assignations of other people's realities about what it means to be a healer and what it means to be an actor, are you making more real than the awareness of your unlimited ability to do whatever it is you desire to do in your healing work and in your life? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, Cotton Pop Shorts, Boys and Beyonds? How much have you locked up into your body the weight you are holding on to prove to the people who said you couldn't be an actor if you didn't lose weight, that you actually could regardless of your weight? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddha's would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, Cotton Pop Shorts, Boys and Beyonds. How much have you locked up into your body the weight you are holding on to prove to the people who said you couldn't be an actor if you didn't lose weight, that you could actually be an actor regardless of your weight? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddha's would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, Cotton Pop Shorts, Boys and Beyonds. How much have you locked up into your body the weight you are holding on to prove to the people who said you couldn't be an actor if you didn't lose weight, that you actually could regardless of your weight? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, Cotton Pop Shorts, Boys and Beyonds. How much have you locked up into your body the weight you are holding on to prove to the people who said you couldn't be an actor if you didn't lose weight, that you could regardless of your weight? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, Cotton Pop Shorts, Boys and Beyonds. How much are you holding on to the weight that you have been refusing to let go of because you don't want to face the painful feeling of betrayal and discrimination that you have had to endure because of the weight that people judged you for? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, Cotton Pop Shorts, Boys and Beyonds. How much are you holding on to the weight that you have been refusing to let go of because you don't want to face the painful feelings of betrayal and discrimination that you have had to endure because of the weight people judged you for? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, Cotton Pop Shorts, Boys and Beyonds. How much double binds and reverse double binds have you tied yourself into to prove that you can be you and still be successful in acting while at the same time believing the lie that you can't be successful because of your weight? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddha's would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, Cotton Pop Shorts, Boys and Beyonds. How much double binds and reverse double binds have you tied yourself into to prove that you can be you and still be successful in acting while at the same time believing the lie that you can't be successful because of your weight? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, Cotton Pop Shorts, Boys and Beyonds. What if you could choose a different weight, not to prove anyone right or wrong, or you right or wrong, but just because it felt better to be a lighter weight? And you as an infinite being can truly choose the body you want. Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, Cotton Pop Shorts, Boys and Beyonds. What if you could choose a different weight, not to prove anyone right or wrong, or you right or wrong, but just because it felt better to be lighter, and you as an infinite being can truly choose the body you want? Everything that wouldn't allow you to be or receive and perceive that as a reality, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate at all times of Buddhism?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, Cotton Pop Shorts, Boys and Beyonds. How much have you bought into the limiting belief that you are meant to be a healer and only a healer and not also an actor because it was just too painful to take all the discrimination people perpetuated against you because of your weight? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism would you please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, Cotton Pop Shorts, Boys and Beyonds. How much have you bought into the limiting belief that you were meant to be a healer and only a healer and not also an actor because it was just too painful to take all the discrimination people perpetuated against you because of your weight? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism would you please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, Cotton Pop Shorts, Boys and Beyonds. How much have you bought into the limiting belief that you are meant to be a healer and only a healer and not also an actor because it was too painful to take all the discrimination people perpetuated against you because of your weight? Everything that is and everything that brings up times a bit of zillion, would you please destroy it and create it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all knowing, how much have you hated thin people because they were mean to you because you look different than they did? And how much have you decided you will never be like them, so therefore you will never look like them, and you will hold on to your weight to prove you will never be a superior asshole like they were? Everything that is and everything that brings up times a bit of zillion, would you please destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, all knowing, pot and pock, shorts, boys and beyonds. How much have you hated thin people because they were mean to you because you look different than they did? And how much have you decided you will never be like them? So therefore you will never look like them, and you will hold on to your weight to prove you will never be a superior asshole like they were. Everything that is and everything that brings up times a bit of zillion, to please destroy and right and wrong, good and bad, all knowing, pot and pock, shorts, boys and beyonds. Everywhere you have bought into your destiny or your divine purpose to only be a healer and not be open to the unlimited possibility of you as an infinite being to choose how many roles you want to take on in this life, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate everything that doesn't allow you to be more receive that unlimited potential? Everywhere you have bought into destiny and your divine purpose to only be a healer and not be open to the unlimited possibility of you as an infinite being to choose how many roles you want to take on in this life, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate everything that doesn't allow you to be, know, receive, and perceive that unlimited potential you have?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all knowing, potential, goes good. Everywhere you have bought into your destiny and your divine purpose to only be a healer and not be open to the unlimited possibilities of you as an infinite being to choose how many roles you want to take on in this life, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate everything that doesn't allow you to be, know, receive, and perceive your unlimited potential?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all knowing, pot and pock, shorts, boys and beyonds. Everywhere you have bought into destiny and your divine purpose to only be a healer and not be open to the unlimited possibility of you as an infinite being to choose however many roles you want to take on in this life, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate everything that is and everything that comes up into the result? Right and wrong, good and bad, all knowing, pot and pock, shorts, boys and beyonds. Everywhere you have bought into destiny and your divine purpose to only be a healer and not be open to the unlimited possibility of you as an infinite being to choose how many roles you want to take on in this life, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate everything that brings up everything that is times a bit of zillion?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pot and pock, shorts, boys and beyonds. How much have you allowed yourself to be a servant of this reality instead of the goddess of your own chosen reality? Everything that is and everything that brings up times a bit of zillion, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pot and pock, shorts, boys and beyonds. How much have you allowed yourself to become a servant of this reality instead of the goddess of your own chosen reality? Everything that is and everything that brings up times a bit of zillion, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pot and pock, shorts, boys and beyonds. How much regret and remorse are you holding on to try to be a good girl and follow what someone else or something else, i.e. God, Spirit, Source, etc., has chosen for you to do in this world, even though you truly would rather do something else? Everything that is and everything that brings up times a bit of zillion, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pot and pock, shorts, boys and beyonds. How much regret and remorse are you holding on to try to be a good girl and follow what someone else or something else, i.e. God, Spirit, Source, etc., has chosen for you to do in this world, even though you truly would rather be doing something else? Everything that is and everything that brings up times a bit of zillion, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
How much regret and remorse are you holding on to try to be a good girl and follow what someone else or something else, i.e. God, Spirit, Source, etc., has chosen for you to do in this world, even though you truly would rather be doing something else? Everything that is and everything that brings up times a Buddha zillion, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What lie of the program of sacrificing your desires and your life for the betterment of everyone else are you holding on to or attempting to make more real than the awareness that only by you enjoying your life to the fullest and being everything you came here to be will truly help you heal yourself and help you heal the planet and all of the other people on the planet? Everything that wouldn't allow you to be, know, receive, and perceive that, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What lie of the program of sacrificing your desires and your life for the betterment of everyone else are you holding on to or attempting to make more real than the awareness that only by you enjoying your life to the fullest and being everything you came here to be will truly help you heal yourself and help you heal the planet and all the people on the planet? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all that, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Everywhere people have judged you for your weight and concluded what acting part you can or cannot play based on your weight, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Everywhere people have judged you for your weight and concluded what acting part you can or cannot play based on your weight, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Everywhere you are not willing to admit that you gave up on yourself as an actor, and you gave up on the whole show business industry because you couldn't take the rejection and the cruelty people perpetuated against you anymore. And it was much easier to just turn away and say, it wasn't my destiny because I was really destined to be a healer. Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Everywhere you are not willing to admit that you gave up on yourself as an actor and you gave up on the whole show business industry because you couldn't take the rejection and the cruelty people perpetuated against you anymore. And it was much easier to just turn away and say, it wasn't my destiny because I was really destined to be a healer. Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What if this whole bullshit social construct of what an actor is supposed to look like doesn't apply to you anymore because you don't have to buy into other people's limitations anymore about what a person doing a lead role is supposed to look like? Everywhere you have been unwilling to be, know, perceive, and receive that you being you, regardless of what you look like, is enough to win a leading role in any industry today or any other time. Would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all times of Buddhism?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. So how much rejection, expectation, projections, conclusions, judgments of other people's reality about what you need to look like to be a leading role did you believe was more real than what you knew could be possible? Everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What if this whole bullshit social construct of what an actor is supposed to look like doesn't apply to you anymore because you don't have to buy into other people's limitations anymore about what a person doing a leading role is supposed to look like? Everywhere you have been unwilling to be, know, perceive, and receive that you being you, regardless of what you look like, is enough to win a leading role in today's entertainment world. Would you be willing to destroy and uncreate everything that is and everything that brings up times of Buddhism? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Everywhere you have bought the lie of time, age, sex, appearance, or fate as a determining factor for when you can or can't, and when you are able to or not able to succeed in your many chosen roles on your own stage of life, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate everything that is and everything that brings out times of Buddhism? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. everywhere you are bought into the lies of time, age, sex, appearance, or fate, or destiny as a determining factor of when you can or can't, and when you are able or not able to succeed in your many chosen roles on your own stage of life. Everything that is and everything that brings up times a bit of zillion to be willing to destroy and create.
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad.